everybody, and happy Friday. It's great to see you again today. If you joined me yesterday, welcome back. Welcome back. Today we are going to be playing This is the Police. I am going to be a sheriff, and we're going to see how this goes. Reading into the game, I'm kind of excited to play this, because I'm not great at strategy games, but this has so many different aspects of games that I do like in it that I think I'm gonna rock it. I think I'm gonna make it a good time. So before we get started, I think you can go corrupt. I definitely think you can go corrupt. We'll look into it. We'll see how Sheriff Wibney plays out. Before we get started, there's quite a few things to go over at humble.com, so let's check that out on the website. You head over to humble.com, you're gonna see lots of amazing things. We got a free game going on. We've got the 2K's Game Together bundle. We got Call of Duty weekend. We've got a Lost in Space sale. We got the series starters. There's EA sale. There's so many bundles live and games on sale for you guys. So let's first talk quickly about our amazing free game that we have sale. For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Manual Samuel. We played this yesterday on stream. So if you want to check that out, you can watch that video on Twitch, on Facebook, or YouTube. We're live on all those platforms, so you can join us on your favorite platform. Erden Bayer asks what we're playing. Today we're going to jump into This is the Police 2, so stay tuned for that. We'll be staying soon. And hi, Jean-Pierre, how are you doing? So this is a limited time. This offer is going to end Sunday, April 19th? Yes, what are days anymore, right, guys? If you don't know what day it is, like most people out there, we got a nice little countdown timer for you. So in just under 2 days, we're going to end this, or while supplies last. So grab the game and also redeem your Steam key, because the Steam key, that page is going to expire, so you have to redeem your Steam key. So I just recommend grabbing the game, then immediately redeeming your Steam key so you don't have to worry about it. You can see people all over the world grabbing this game. You can also learn more about the game. And then if you want to, check out the stream yesterday where I had difficulty making Samuel pee. Yeah. It's worth watching for that. Today we are going to be jumping into This is the Police 2, which is one of 12 games available in Humble Choice. Hi, Smash. How you doing? Hi, Drent. How are you? Last week we played Gris, which was a beautiful, beautiful adventure. The week before that we played Hitman 2, which was very fun, full of entertainment. And today we're playing This is the Police 2. That's just 3 of the games that are available out of the 12. So all the games available also include Opus Magnum, Moloch Sun 10s, Raiden 5 Director's Cut, Driftland the Magic Revival, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, Truberbrook, The Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut, Shopkeep 2, and Capitalism 2. All you have to do to select a choice is click one of the games. You can get the game or you can gift it to a friend if you plan to just, you know, maybe rain out some keys for your friends during this time. If you have some of the games and have some extra choices, why don't you be that cool friend that gives games away? You can scroll through all the games and check out the trailers, screenshots, learn about the operating systems and what platform they're on, and grab the game. And if you have already picked your ideas and you want to not go through and get your keys, but you want to get them all at once, hit the select button and you can quickly grab all the games you want, press the claim button and confirm, and you'll get all your keys nice on one page. It's a nice little multi-choice select we have up here in the corner. We also have 2 extras this month with the DRM free game Divinoids. It's a Humble original, as well as a exclusive sneak peek to Humble Choice subscribers for an upcoming publishing game called Ring of Pain. We should probably check this out some point. Maybe I'll do that next week. I keep not doing it, and I have one more stream, so maybe we'll do that next week. And yeah, you can see all your previous months. There's 2 other perks that you get for being a Choice subscriber, and one of those is access to the Humble Trove. The Humble Trove is filled with DRM free games and Humble originals. There's over 90, and you can download those, and they are yours to keep. So check out all these amazing games that you can get just for being a Humble Choice subscriber. Subscribers also get an additional discount on the Humble Store, where we've got quite a few sales going on right now. There's Red Dead Redemption 2 sale, Lost in Space sale, Metro 10th anniversary. The new Fallout 76 content just came out, and you can get 10% off as a Choice subscriber. So check out all these amazing games. You've got some top indies on sale. Forager, if you need something to really, really keep you occupied. Forager is a fantastic game. A plastic game. No, a fantastic game. Web captioner's been a little weird today. Play Isaac and pick up the item Humble bundle. Yeah, I know about that. I'm quite the Isaac player. Got quite a few 100 hours in that game. Hi, Claudio. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. And guys, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is out. That game's out too. I think if I sit back, that's when it... No, I don't know. Plenty of time to play games. Humble Bundle is not forever. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hi! Hi, Rochelle. How are you doing? It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Plenty of time to play games, and that's what we're going to be doing real soon. Is that a threat? Miss you too. I miss everybody. I miss the world. Nice to see me cheerful. Hey, I gotta be cheerful for you guys, because you guys make my Friday. I look forward to Friday morning so much now. I always have. It's always been one of the best parts of my week, but especially right now, knowing that I get to come in and hang out with you guys, see the regulars, meet new people. That's right, Jean-Pierre. That's right. That's right. It's sinister. Xenoblade Chronicles is for PC? I think so. If it's on our store, maybe, let me just double check. That was in the store. Where are we? What's going on? Hi, Tony. Oh, Hector, it's for Switch. It's a Switch key. Pre-ordering for May 29th release. It was for Switch. Yeah. We have Switch titles in the Humble Store now. For some different, like I think US and Canada. We're working on expanding that to other regions though too. What are some of the other bundles we have live outside of Humble Choice? Well, we got the 2K's Game Together bundle. Play with your friends, play together with this bundle of video games with lots of multiplayer options with Borderlands, NBA 2K20, XCOM, BioShock, Sid Meier's Pirates, all these amazing games. And what's awesome is that 2K's proceeds all go to charity as well. So this bundle is going to support the, International Medical Corps. Not corpse. Not corpse. Not corpse. Looking at web captioner there. So that is the 2Ks Game Together bundle. We also have the Warhammer Series Starters bundle, which is filled with the first book in a bunch of the Warhammer 40K series by Black Library. So check that out if you're a big fan of Warhammer 40K. You can get started into a new series this week, through this time period. The Switch is definitely great, Hector. The Switch is so good. I'm addicted to mine, at least. Yeah, happy it's Friday. Good to see you here, Wilk, again. Good to see you. So we're gonna be checking out, this is The Police. So let's get that game booted up. Gotta open up my Steam. I've never played This Is the Police or This Is the Police 2, so I'm excited to check this out. Oh, I lost my chat. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Why is Steam on my second monitor? Could you please not? Could you not, Steam? Could you please? Could you please? Hi, Mike. Aw, that's so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, we have, oh gosh, guys. I don't know if you know about the charities page on Humble Bundle, but look at that number. Look at that number. I think just like 2 weeks ago is like 169 million, and it's just shot up since the COVID-19 bundle. It's amazing. Oh my God, Claudio, that'd be so good if I had a box of donuts. I forgot how to stream. My brain's mush, guys. My brain's mush. I'm not feeling 100% today, but I want to hang out with you guys. So bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, you can easily check out on the Humble Bundle website. If you hover over About, we have this nice charities page, and it's got a nice counter that's always ticking up, and it's amazing. This number is just, it's astonishing. And you can learn about some of the charities that we support and what charity we're featuring this month, which is Direct Relief. It's awesome. It's awesome. Send one of my minions. Hamble, go get me donuts. Hamble's on it. Look at Hamble just doing nothing, just playing Switch. Nope, not manual, Samuel. See, I don't even know what game we're playing today. That's how far my brain is. Emma! It's good to see you. We got so many, like, humble people in the chat. Humble people and ex-humble people. Rochelle stopped by. Hannibal? Now I just want Hamble to have, like, the little mouth guard face. We made a bad joke yesterday about, having like a mask that has like Hamble like snout on it. I wear that mask. Yeah, I've never played the first one, so but I like the art style, and I'm really interested to see how it works. So we're gonna put on my sheriff hat and play This Is the Police 2. And again, we are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, so you can join us on your favorite platform as I subtly try to open up a piece of cheese to eat. I got a big old box of like instant oatmeals that I've been eating because I ran out of hard-boiled eggs. I've been eating oatmeal. All right, new game. Here we go. Let's check this out. I don't know, Lord Shaku asked if it picks up from the first story, because I've never played the first one. Well, Wilk, now you get to learn about it. Oh, I have to read? Uh-oh, here we go. Is this gonna be a game where Wibney's voice acting comes into play? I know how much you guys love my voice acting. This is at Necktie headquarters. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where he could... Sorry. The source said where he... I can't read. I can't read today, guys. This is gonna be a problem. 2 sentences in and I'm already struggling. Okay. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in the town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties is the department's primary goal. He immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 other officers for backup. Tony says, please someone press reboot on Wibney. Someone needs to. Someone needs to. Alright, here we go. We're just jumping right into it. So it's, so we got, so is this probably like a tutorial? Here we go. So we get, this is kind of like XCOM. I've kind of done this before. Hi, Post Music. We're just getting started in the game. So this says, a policeman usually performs 2 actions per turn. Moving a short distance is 1 action.
580.
Okay, so they want us to hide behind the generator. So you can see, okay, I remember this from like those turn-based tactics games. Any cover makes you almost invisible to an enemy if he hasn't yet raised the alarm. An offender can An offender can spot a sheltered cop only if he approaches from the side. Okay.
580. We have a visual.
Okay, so we want this one to hide behind the log. So this looks like this would be 1 turn, and this would be 2 turns. A cop can spend 2 actions on movement. If a cop runs into a criminal, the cop halts and the action is interrupted. Why is the deer on the table lying on a red napkin? Emma says, for those new to this series, the tactics mode is all new for the second one. It's a big improvement. Nice.
Roger.
Who's Roger? Tony says, say, spot a sheltered cop, then shoot from spotted shelter. Nope. Shot a sheltered cop, then shoot from spotted shelter. Spot a sheltered cop, then shoot from spotted shelter. Shot a sheltered... Nope. Lane said the deer is me in a wig. You're looking good, Lane. Don't stick your head out. Here we go. It's more difficult to hit a person hiding behind full cover than someone behind partial cover. That makes sense.
We have visual.
You don't like my jokes, iPop? Uh-oh, okay, so... Okay, so we're trying to set an ambush this turn. They want us to get closer. If the enemy spots you, then he'll raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover, but cover still makes you a harder target to hit. Those guys just vanished. I think what that is that they're out of my visual range rather than vanishing. So I think it's like a visual range type of thing. And thank you all for the follows. That's that little noise you're hearing. Those are Twitch follows. Thank you all so much for following us on Twitch. The ghost cops. So we can stun the criminal, whack the criminal with a baton to the head, or he'll raise the alarm and compromise the whole operation. Stunned and wounded criminals don't resist arrest. Oh, so there's arrest, knife. Oh my gosh. You can okay, so look what we got. We got arrest, try to put the offender in handcuffs. This is easy if they're stunned or wounded. Knife. The offender instantly dies from a single sharp knife jab. Impossible to miss. Hone it once a week. Shoot. Don't forget to aim before you pull the trigger. Some parts of the body are harder to hit than others, so you can shoot them. You got active perks, pepper spray. Effectively stuns the criminal, highly reliable. If the spray gets into eyes, do not attempt to rinse with water. Is that a thing? I didn't know that you shouldn't rinse it with water. I guess milk? Is that what you're supposed to do? Milk or something? You shouldn't put milk in your eyes either. Shocker. Stuns the criminal for an extended period of time. Impossible to dodge. Protect this device from moisture. Taser. Sometimes batons and knives, well, knives freaking kills them. Not enough. This taser is effective at medium range and stuns the offender for several turns, may cause pain and shock. Hi, Yuram Bhutan. Yeah, we stream every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so join us. Don't tase him, it'll power up and become a Super Saiyan God. All right, so we're gonna do baton. Briefly stuns the criminal, guaranteed hit. Does not leave marks on the body. Oh gosh, this is gonna get to be an interesting game, I can tell.
Roger.
So they want Wells to go here. Some actions can only be performed if you're standing directly in front of an object. Oh, so we're gonna arrest the criminal. Arrested a criminal is right on the ground and cannot raise alarm. We're gonna arrest
Get on the
him.
ground.
Oh. All right. Oh, so now we're gonna approach from the other side. So perhaps one of the criminals is patrolling behind the minivan. Perhaps. All right, so it's the suspect's turn. So we got this guy patrolling. So I'm guessing. Okay, so they want us to go along the obstacle, and it says another lookout has disappeared from behind. Okay, so another lookout has disappeared from policeman's view and is likely behind the logs. So they want us to. So this is okay. So yeah. So now we can see. See what's going on here. Cops can carry other non-lethal gear aside from batons. A taser effectively stuns at a distance, but each shot requires a cartridge. Okay, so we're gonna tase.
Roger.
Oof. And so this cop goes in for the arrest. A stunned criminal will be out of it for several turns, so you'll have time to reach the criminal and arrest him. But if the suspect comes to his senses, he'll immediately raise alarm. So that took us 2 turns, so we're not able to arrest him this turn. Now we're gonna intercept the lookout. Enemies can not only see you, but also hear you. Oh my god, guys, there's a bear hanging down here with his entrails hanging out. Enemies can not only see you, but also hear you. If an offender sees you from afar or hears a suspicious noise, he'll be sure to leave his post and check the area. So now we're gonna stun him. Oh, here we go. Another way to take down a criminal is to use a pepper spray. Equipment like stun grenades, taser cartridges, shockers, and pepper spray disappear after use. Oh yeah, so see, this guy doesn't have everything the other one has. Oh, okay, so these are like the 4 turns of being down. So we'll arrest this suspect.
On the ground.
Oh, we're gonna go hide. I guess we don't know if there's... Oh, we're going into this place. Okay, so this is prepare to breach. You can look into the room through the window or take position next to the open door. Don't blunder into the house blind. Get on the ground. And then we're gonna arrest this guy. What are we arresting? What's our
On the ground.
What's our reasoning for arrest? Okay, so we're gonna... Oh my god, look, they have dead bodies lying around. I guess that's our reasoning, right? So we're gonna go to the window. If you still haven't raised the alarm, the enemy won't see you through the window. Because they're too busy...
We have the visual.
I think this is enough reason right here for dead bodies on the ground. We're the law. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna get everybody ready to engage. Oh, here we go. Take down the door. Only a policeman with the appropriate perk can pick locks or break down doors. Noise from a broken window or door will attract the enemy's attention. I wanna... Hung, Noak, and Wells. Okay, can't see their perks. Perks. Oh, so here we go. So this cop has a battering ram. Policeman loudly breaks down the door or window. There's also the burglar perk, which is a policeman silently opens a closed door or window. Awareless. The location of the criminals is highlighted for one turn, works once per mission. Interception. Police spends his remaining actions and finishes his moves. During the opponent's move, the cop can fire at the first criminal he sees. And shadow. A police can spend one action to move right in front of the enemy without them even noticing. Patience. Oh, this is cool. A policeman can spend all his current actions in exchange for a bonus action next turn. A negotiation. The police can contact criminals by radio and postpone the explosion of a bomb for several moves. This works once per mission. The police spends his in turn entirely. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna do battering ram, which is my leg. Oh, we're just gonna shoot the culprit? Firearms can kill or disarm a suspect and inflict serious wounds. A wounded person will die in a few moves unless he's evacuated. Gunshots immediately raise the alarm, so think twice before opening fire. Don't forget to aim before you pull the trigger. Some parts of the body are harder to hit than others. Okay, so there's different locations. Looks like head. You can hit him in the leg. I guess we're gonna do the hand. Criminal won't be able to shoot, but he'll certainly try to escape.
Roger.
Missed!
590.
Uh-oh. We're gonna jimmy the window here. So we're gonna
580.
open the window and prepare to breach. It said, seriously, oh, so we're just gonna break open this window. Oh, I think it's reload, carry, put down, interact, stun grenade. So we're gonna just battering ram this. The door won't save him.
Roger.
We're trying to grab the offender. Okay, so we're gonna take down the door.
Roger.
Oh, so everyone's just going inside. November 21st.
But today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer.
Yeah, it is.
Or at least one of our best customers, am I right?
It is a dude.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you.
Charlie?
He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure
Bird.
you'll find yourself a decent job, right?
Yeah, right, Wilk.
I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Awkward. This guy's gonna make peanut butter and tuna sandwiches. Nose is so runny.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for
Whoa.
it.
First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important,
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem.
What
I've got
is
lots
this?
of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this
Hard-boiled
pilot is
women?
flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes
Right,
a deal
Aaron?
with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general,
I
you
wanna
can't
watch that
fuck
movie.
with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows Into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to
Poor
call
Lily.
the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, you know. This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong, and he asked, like you should.
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
You're helping me moderate.
Lily,
You are working.
You do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right?
This is not appropriate workplace
Thaddeus
stuff.
gas station closes in half an hour. So if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of
You can't call your coworker that.
And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on,
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off.
Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
What is happening?
Let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just going to sit there?
Okay, I gotta take one quick second. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, video gamer, this game is like super interesting. Gris is also a good game. Okay. Let's see where this goes.
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
This police department does not seem to have I don't know what's going on. You really beat that guy up. Ooh, now we get interrogation options. Okay. So we got a couple options here. I'm gonna read them and then I'm gonna read the one that I'm gonna pick out loud. Be the bad cop. There was enough bad cops already. They clearly don't respect her. Yeah, Wilk. They definitely seem to not be very respectful of their superior. Especially if they're going to talk about the things that they were speaking about earlier, which is not appropriate. I guess they don't have an HR department at the sheriff office. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard Sheriff Wells got killed. So what do you know about it? No, I'm not from around here. This is the first time I'm hearing about the sheriff years. So what I'm guessing is that she is now the sheriff, and that's probably the reason they don't respect her, was that she was put into this position and probably feels overwhelmed, and it's very stressful, I'm sure, too. This whole situation, what I'm assuming. Here we go. This is exactly how this person's going to speak to this woman. No, I'm not from around here, and this is the first time I'm hearing about the sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you too. What are you? Some kind of secretary? We don't have to be nice anymore. So it looks like we're talking about drugs in a hideout. As I understand it, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Why you think I'm gonna talk to you? You can't even put 2 and 2 together. You even finished school? Maybe you should go enroll in cooking classes or something. Aaron, how do you feel about that? Oh, that's it. That's just the end of that conversation. It's hard to keep drugs.
Could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect. Lily, I just want to...
You do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Trick him into mansplaining the evidence. That guy definitely needs a punch you or write a boot. I don't think any of this language has been HR approved. I need HR desperately. effective HR.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
This seems
Excuse me,
not
what?
good.
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new
At
toilet in the
night.
house is, well,
not good.
it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my
this a
customers after
good
I'm
accent,
done
Will?
with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right?
Doesn't seem like a Polish accent. But I'm not gonna act
Do
like I know what a
understand
Polish
your
accent
needs,
is.
sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house
Same,
there's simply
Claudio.
no room for a toilet. But I assure you,
Russian,
if you
yeah.
just allow me to come in for a moment,
Leave right now.
Whoa.
I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night,
This is not
you
going well.
remember me and think, damn, that guy was right.
Just close the
a
door.
toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So why don't
I've
we...
asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week
Oh my
before
God,
you
this
change your
guy.
mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Oh, that's very ominous. Did I tell you my cousins have Polish? Got some Polish cousins, like half Polish or quarter Polish. Koralski. That was their last name, Koralski. My uncle used to make Polish pancakes for us. Never threatened a Russian who was trying to sell you a toilet at night. Oh boy. So I'm guessing this guy was there when his partner died or something? Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, excuse me, talking and passing the day. Excuse me. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. Oh, we can write the letter. Okay, so... My crime was that I trusted the wrong people. I was used and then thrown in the trash. This, I don't know. I don't really like this sentence for some reason. My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. Like, I don't know. There's something about that sentence I don't like. Versus music. My crime was I trusted the wrong people, which I think is more like my only crime. Like, this almost makes it seem like everything I did was out of my control in a way. It sounds, yeah. I don't like this. This seems excuses versus like this, where it was like, you trusted the wrong people, and then you're saying like, I don't know. I'm gonna pick this one because I think it's the proper one. Neither of them are good, Tony. Neither of them are good. Like, I'm sorry that I want to take care of my family. It's like, all right, everyone wants to take care of their family. Like, I don't know. Is it true what they're saying about you? My crime was trusted the wrong people. Why did you flee from FREEBURG? Okay, so we got, it's not that I ran away. I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. This one's interesting. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they'd never let me live to see my day in court. Okay, so again, this one. I didn't run away. I needed time to regroup. No. You ran away because you wanted being killed in prison. I think that one makes more sense in a way. Like, honest, like, yo, if I went to prison, everyone would kill me. Why did Mom really leave? Whoa! Because she decided she wanted to have special relations with a 30-year-old insurance agent, and I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. That's not how you should talk about someone's mother, personally. Sally, your grandmother, once told me that I'm too old and I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. Paints her a little bit in a better picture, where this one paints the mother in a worse picture. And whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't ever want to think that my father would talk about my mother in a bad way, in a weird sense. Did you really have an affair on the side too? Whoa, here we go. Okay, I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left, and it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. This one is, it was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that became a reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. Oh, so this might be talking about Lily? I think it's... Neither of these are good options, but I'm going to go with this one. Though I do think you can call a relationship like this an affair. An emotional affair. It doesn't have to be physical. Emotional cheating. Why did you get in bed with the mafia? Because it was a big comfy bed. I didn't go to them. They'd left me no choice. When they threaten to hang your children's head from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask of you. No hesitations, no questions. I got in with them because the mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in FREEBURG, I say I'd managed things pretty well. This is kind of more true in a way. Again, this letter's all over the place. Neither of these are good options should be the subtitle of the game. Did you kill people? I never killed anyone, but I have many vices, but I'm no killer. I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes they were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether to decide. I think this one's, it's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. How is your health? Not so great. I feel good despite partying with your mother, fleeing from the feds, and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know for sure, I won't... Whoa. That's... I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Like this. This is very suicide-y. But, I mean... I have a feeling we are writing a suicide note in a way, or some kind of letter. Why didn't you just retire? This is very interesting to put at the beginning of the game. I don't know if it's like where it's gonna go. I catch criminals, that's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job and I wasn't too old to keep doing it. This one's interesting. Well, because I had nothing else to do. All I had left was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I going to do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. Nothing else to do is pretty true. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? You're not too late. We got a couple hours to go. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on display like a circus freak. And the only power I have left is to bash my skull on the bars of the cell. All right. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name or explain myself. Before the law, before FREEBURG, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. What are you planning to do next? I changed a lot, though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll go. I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that I don't even know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. I'll do the first one. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if this is like in relation to the first game. Yeah, there's some turn-based combat as well. We just haven't gotten to it just yet. We're at the very beginning of the game. Past the tutorial.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters.
That's the other subtitle of the
Lily?
game. Don't forget about the heroin. Yeah, does it sound good to the person in charge? What's happening? What's happening? All right, here we go. We got something to do. Calls, drug trafficking. We got a 562 for Forsetti Tavern. Shh, over. Nice, dude. All events that require your attention are displayed on the Sharpwood map and by a card in the call list. All right, so this is, uh-oh. Did we lose stream? Uh-oh. Looks like we lost the stream. Or maybe we just lost Restream. I might have just lost Restream. Let me boot Restream back up. Okay, we're good. I lost Restream. I think maybe we went down. Okay, that's because I tabbed out. Okay, sorry. Restream said that they were attempting to reconnect, and there was also an issue with Twitch earlier today that I wanted to make sure we're good. So sorry, my Restream chat crashed, and that's what happened. So we're good. I can see you guys now, and we're back on. Okay. Drug trafficking call, so we can, looks like we can go here. So, oh, here we go. Look at this. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement to ensure that your cops can go on a call. Their overall professionalism must meet the requirement by that call. So, we got a minimal 600. So let's see. For Seti Tavern, the neckties are hiding a large batch of heroin in a house on the outskirts. Currently, that house is being rented by some old man. He's probably working with the ties and watching the goods. So let's see. We've got Fletcher and Bello. Okay, so you can kind of hover over them and see. So he's good at negotiation. So we'll definitely want Fletcher to do the negotiating, it looks like. Okay, so we don't have a sniper, so we just got 2 cops going out. Okay, well, we'll be here. Oh, look, here we go. Kind of fun. Look, the storylines are coming together. That's loud.
Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. They couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Or they just didn't bother? Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh? You. What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is... Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth, you don't make it easy. to be easy. Filth like you drives me up
Is this
the wall.
professional?
With scum like you, I can't. I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right?
Shit, Charlie, what the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from...
This guy has anger management problems.
trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you, so you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something.
He can't
Next
hear
time,
it 'cause you're
hide
screaming in
it
his ear.
better.
He can't. He's deaf now. You screamed his ear off.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep. Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
Don't let Charlie... I feel like he should not be near heroin. Where's the turn-based part? Yeah, was that the guy with the good interrogation skills?
I'd like,
Water.
I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake. And I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You
That
want
was
me to believe
heroin.
you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm
happening?
trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That
What?
little box, the little wooden box on the table,
Humidor.
see? Looks like a jewelry box.
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything.
Someone needs to
I'm in a
explain
very
something
difficult situation,
to me.
and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport.
Right, Claudio?
My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
He's spoken nicer to her than anyone else has. What if it was like a Jack in the Box surprise? She's got 3 sons. Was married.
Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you.
She's like, nah, I gotta go pee. Crying? It's my letter. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's like a wanted
Sheriff Reed,
poster.
let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in FREEBURG last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used. And
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops
Does
should
anyone
help
know
each
if
other.
what's
so
happening is a
I just want to say,
continuation of the first game?
you seem like the kind of person
We've
who...
known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that
you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
It does look like
folder.
you
Your
are
folder.
Jack
That's a case
Boyd,
file.
yeah.
Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other.
So
My
in the
exact
first
words,
game, you
right?
play as this guy that's in jail, Jack
you,
Boyd.
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
Come on, Lily.
I guess I'm going crazy.
Here we go. Ooh, look at this! To solve the crime, you need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing the frames for the crime's key events in the right order. Oh my god, look! His head's next to a pig. To figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony. You have all the necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyze whatever information is available and figure out which of them is the true culprit. Okay, so we've got the victim's wife as one suspect, and the man in a wrestling mask as the other suspect. So we've got 2, like, sets of photos. And then we've got the secret of the forbidden flesh. The dismemberment corpse of Bob Finnegan was found on the display shelf in the meat department. So it starts at Bob Finnegan's house and ends with Bob Finnegan's dismembered corpse in the North Star grocery store counter. Okay, so we got some clues. We got Ruth Finnegan, the victim's wife, Katrina Slosarski, the neighbor, the victim's home, which is the bathroom of the victim's home, the store counter, and the medical examiner. Trophy from the kill doesn't sound like a broken wife scenario. It does not, but let's not rule it out. Let's see. Ruth Finnegan, victim's wife. So here is her testimony. Okay, so we can just go through the clues. Ruth Finnegan, victim's wife. I was at the neighbor's to borrow some salt, and I heard on their TV that there's some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home, and there's blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. You think the maniac came out, you came all the way here from Ripton. Interesting. So this could be true. This could be false. Let's check out what Katrina, the neighbor, said. Probably less likely to lie. Maybe. We'll see. Katrina Slosarski. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. It's funny. She works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. Okay, so Ruth works at the grocery store. Interesting. She sat at my place for a while and then said she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him. A typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling at Ruth to bring him another Frosty. I went to visit often enough and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try to be a vegetarian. She'd read in a magazine that'll make you live an extra 10 years, plus you get to lose a few pounds. So she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. She thought she'd surprise Bob, but when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the F is this without the meat?" I live next door and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. So this is at the neighbor's to borrow salt. When she was there, they heard about the TV. She was leaving. She noticed the man in the street. So what I'm trying to see here is like she goes to borrow salt, which can't take that long. And this guy goes in and kills his wife. Like, how long was she there to get salt? It seems very weird. Okay. Victim's home bathroom. The bathroom is covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. The store counter. The victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter, as if they were a display set aside for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. Last clue, the medical examiner. This is interesting. The victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There are no signs of struggle on the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. So, like, I have trouble believing that someone came into the house where there was no signs of struggle and not only killed, but dismembered the body, all while the wife was getting some salt. Okay, so victim's wife. Bob Finnegan and Ruth Finnegan quarrel over vegetable soup. Ruth Finnegan approaches Bob Finnegan with a kitchen knife in her hand. She cuts the throat with Ruth cuts cuts Bob's throat with a knife, carves up the corpse in the tub with a cleaver, enters the North Star grocery store, which she could do because she works there. And she gets him a beer. But let's look at the other suspect. Okay. So, a man in a wrestling match watches Bob through the window, approaches Bob with a hacksaw in hand, cuts the throat with a hacksaw, which seems weird because it was a single confident motion, and a hacksaw is not very confident versus a knife. But I don't know. I've never cut someone's throat. Cuts up Bob in the bathtub. Takes him using the bag to the grocery store. What? Look at this. What is this? Man in wrestling masks watch TV? What is this? It's definitely not that. Okay, so let's go to Bob Finnegan's house. So it probably started because I'm going to say he's all mad about vegetable soup. You know, a lot of things. I listen to a lot of murder podcasts. Can you listen? Tony over here says, what did it say about the masked killer? She said that she heard on TV about a maniac killing in Ripton, which I don't know where Ripton is. They nicknamed him the wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. But as she was leaving, she remembers, she said, I don't normally pay attention to the news, which means she was at her neighbor's house, borrowing salt, listening to the news that she remembers because when she left, she noticed a Latino man in the street with a sports bag taking off a mask. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. She made him some soup and he didn't like it. And he didn't like it. And Katrina's in on it because she's sick of their fight. She's like, yeah, go kill Bob. So she gives him a beer. She's like, here, honey, have a beer. And I'm going to come up with you behind a knife, slice your throat. But there's not enough sequences. Maybe we don't even have to do anything about the beer. Maybe he just had a beer. Here we go. Bob Finnegan's wife. She killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was the criticism of her soup. Ruth decided to kill her husband and make it look as though the maniac wrestler did it. That's what I think. Okay. Hold on. Let's say that a man is watching Bob. He approaches with his hacksaw. He hacks his face. Let's see what this comes up with. The elusive maniac, nicknamed the wrestler, who kills middle-aged white men, dismembers them, and puts them on public display. I mean, what do we think, guys? Look, we've got one single confident motion. That's what I'm saying, right, Steve? Like, how long does it take her to get salt? And she also works at the grocery store. It also said there's a crumpled oh, here we go. Look at this right here. Crumpled garbage bag under the counter. And this says that the wrestler carried a sports bag. It's the wife. Let's go. Yes.
Look,
I solved it. The killer used a sports bag She used a garbage bag.
Lily,
Shoot her on sight.
Lily here. Come in.
Surprised I didn't say, Lily, you dumb woman, pick up the phone.
Flashbang grenades and get over here. There's no time to lose.
Get over where?
Lily.
Copy. I'm on my way.
Hector Compo sounds like a vigilante. Vigilante? What's happening? My brain. It's falling apart, guys. My synapses are not firing very well.
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan.
Gail? Stop
Gail.
questioning me.
The plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Gail? Had it up to here with Gail. This game is gonna make me cuss. Okay. We need to interrogate the necktie, get all information available, outfit and assign your strike team. Usually, it takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gail had to sketch out the plan in a hurry. Maybe you want to change something. So what do we got? A is gather intel, assign cops. At every position, there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Assign your cops for the assault. Carefully consider your intel and select cops that are ideal for each position. Let's go back. So this is the base assault abandoned Linden Grants complex. And what's B? Well, I don't know what we're doing at A and B. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, I see what she's saying. Okay, we're gonna unassign everybody so that we got a lot of cops. Here we go. Okay, what do we got going on? Let's go. We got outside area. Gail wants a quick cop around the side of the car wash so he can escape, so he can cut off any escaping neckties. Let's see. You're quick. You are not quick. You're unavailable for some reason. You're not very quick. You're not very quick. You're not very quick. So this is the quickest, but also the strongest. So we also need a strong shooter. He's pretty strong at shooting. Let's see, Martini. And then Gail will lead the assault. He wants to capture as many neckties as possible. Who's Gail? So this says A1, A2, A3. No, get out of here. So we want someone with some speed, some shooting, some negotiation. Who's got good negotiation? Hodges. This is probably who should lead the assault. Let's look at this one. We need intelligence, speed, and stealth. Oh, it's showing who can be good for any of these. So this definitely seems like... I guess we have to go in order. Outside area would either be... Let's get Martini here. Wait, who is this? There's 2 martinis? Okay, so let's put martini here, martini here, and Greenberg here. Why are all these bad? Wouldn't this be perfect? I don't know why he suddenly got, like, bad vibes. Intelligence. Yeah, I don't know what Gail's last name is. Intelligence, you're... So, Greenberg's there. Ferretti's at the main entrance, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna do very good. I think this might be the best. Gail Hodges. Okay, so it is Gail Hodges. I don't know why all of a sudden he's, like, not good anymore, but whatever. Okay, I think this is what we want to do. Whether that's the exact same thing as it was, but that's what I'm doing now.
You should have taken him to Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here.
Wait, what
Press
happened?
there and don't let him make it. You think he'll make it?
What happened? I'm so confused.
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily.
What? Who's dead?
Lily. He's dead. Gail's dead.
Now you can call Canaan.
What happened? Is his name Gail Hodges or Gail Greensburg?
What was his
I'm
name?
so confused.
I
Here we
mean-
go.
I mean, the
What was
deceased
his name?
officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Y'all told me his last name was Hodges.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily.
So confused.
My aunt lived in FREEBURG. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in FREEBURG? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
Okay,
You
he's
were
supposed to
slandered?
die. It's not my
You
fault.
could say that.
I mean, it's
So
my
you
fault, but it was
aren't
supposed to
guilty of
happen.
anything.
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job, and I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
Should let me out?
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me?
I was trying to see if it was an avoidable sequence. I don't know.
Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just, this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Hi, Logan.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at
A
any time?
wonderful day?
Yeah, I know that too.
You spelled wonderful wonderful say or a wonderful day. Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Seems good. Pick your own adventure comment. Do you want a wonderful say or a wonderful day? Oh. I have to go to the bathroom again. Who's surprised? Nobody. I drank a lot of tea this morning. I'll be right back. You have no idea, little kittens. You have no clue. So weak. Okay.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So how long have you been working
You're
on
like
the
our new
cover?
sheriff now, huh?
Mr. Nash will partly take over management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you
Yeah,
understand
Cliff.
everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that
Cop
thing
2
down?
doesn't even
I
get a
meant
name.
questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
What's up
Sorry,
with this
bud.
tapestry?
Looks like it's staying up.
That's
I
enough.
don't like it.
Everybody back to work.
Man, Lily, she needs like some ice cream. She's got it rough, man. And I have a hair on my face. Is that the tapestry that they hate? Is it?
It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said that...
Here we go.
He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
Aw. That's sweet. Ooh! Meriaden is drunk. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Yeah? Go back to Lily then. Send Cop back to Lily. Are you sure you want to get rid of this cop permanently? After today's shift, he'll be Lily's problem, but you won't be getting a free substitute. I don't know. Oh, well, okay. I just pushed continue. Didn't know. Not going back now. Mr. Nash, I'm so glad to finally be on your team. Finally, we can get down and do some proper police work under the leadership of a real man. I'm ready to give it 100%, but there's one thing. I need to go with the guys from my funk band to Ripton to a guitar specialist so he can set up our instruments right. We're getting ready to perform a concert at our cousin's and we can't cancel it, you understand? So I'll go quickly today and tomorrow I'll be the first one through the door. What's wrong with these people? What terrible people. Leaving the station on a task requires a cop's energy. When exhausted to the limit, a cop might not show up for work or fall asleep at the wheel and get into an accident. Oh, so they have energy. Cops are people too, and some of them, for one reason or another, abuse alcohol. Most of them will have a drink or two if the situation calls for it. But some are such inveterate alcoholics who always show up drunk on their shift, and their performance at work is much worse than everyone else's, if they manage to get to the job in the first place. A cop's characteristic determine how effective and useful they'll be in a given situation. Each cop can carry several items of equipment. The cop returns the equipment to the department when the shift ends. The only item that every cop always carries are a revolver and a knife. Oh, we have a lot of cops. Kurosawa seems to be real professional. We got Spurlock. We got some Climsy. Look at police officer Climsy. He's cute. Aronovich, it looks shinny, looks good. Birch the Third. Rosencrantz. Where's Guildenstern? Flower pots. Oh dang. Mustard. Belmont's missing an eye. And Meriden is freaking drunk. Choose a cop and select his equipment. Shockers, pepper spray, and stun grenades disappear after use. Tasers expend a cartridge for every shot, but you can always rely on your baton. Auto assign. So we got 4 batons and 6 shockers. We're definitely not giving anything to Meriden because he's not even going anywhere. Let's see. Let's look at who we've got. We've got Rosencrantz can have a baton. Mustard and flower pots can have batons. You don't need two. Get out of there. We'll give them tasers as well. And then we'll give out these. Oh, I see what's happening. How many cops we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna do this. You're gonna get that and a taser and a taser cartridge and a stun grenade. And you're gonna get this, a taser, and a stun grenade. Or a taser cartridge. Whatever. Doesn't make sense to give someone a taser cartridge if they don't have a cartridge, right? A baton, a shocker, pepper spray, and a stun grenade. All right, let's start the day. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. What's this do? Affairs, personnel. Oh, so these are personnel. Should have sent that cop back to Lily.
516 in progress.
Urgent calls are time sensitive. You need to send your cops out before the timer expires. Can we pause? Can we pause? No? I guess that's pausing. So we got disorderly conduct at the Smelly Goose Bar. Oh, I should have gave Climsy a baton. Oops. Oh well, what did I give him? A drunken worker parked his truck sideways, blocking in several cars. When the owners of the other cars asked him to move, the man climbed on the roof of the truck and ordered the dogs beneath him to shut their yaps. Alright. What do we got? We need someone with... Let's send out Climsy, who can pepper spray the guy, and... Send out Climsy and Shinny. She can try to negotiate, and worst case scenario, we can pepper spray him or hit him with a baton. Okay, so here we go. This is how I work with it. We got a 516 disorderly conduct over. No matter how good your cops are, they can't do it without your orders. All the difficult decisions are on your shoulders. When you're deciding how to respond to a particular situation, you have to choose the cop that's most suitable for carrying out your orders. All right. So the drunken worker is standing on the roof of his truck, peeing on anyone who approaches. Drive into the truck with the patrol car. Shoot the drunken worker with a taser. I should have done that. Hey, mister, there's a fire over here. We need your help. I don't think we should drive into the truck with a patrol car. So let's have Shinny try to negotiate and, like, make this guy pee on the fire.
516 complete.
Oh my god. The drunken worker hurries to the rescue, jumping off the roof of the truck without any fastening his pants. Back on the ground, he was greeted by a cop who easily placed him under arrest. Good job, Jessica. With every 50 points of professionalism, a cop receives 1 skill point. You can spend it as you see fit. Points remaining. Strength, intelligence, speed. I think intelligence would be good. Speed. Also, you're using he forms of the words on a female. You could have just used gender neutral. Just saying. Let's do speed. Thanks to her, again, assuming gender, actually, bad on me. Thanks to their incredible service, Shinny earned the Patience perk.
551 in progress.
Ooh, attempted robbery at the funeral home. This sounds very serious. A girl entered the vault, stole an urn filled with ashes, and is trying to escape. That's a really weird thing to steal, and so we definitely, I think, need to have someone who can negotiate well. Shinny's out, but let's see who has some good negotiation skills. Probably Flower Pots, Chester's sister. So we'll definitely put Flower Pots on the case. Also good at intelligence and speed, but we might need someone with strength. What else are you not good at? Strength, stealth. Ugh, freaking Belmont. Ooh, my stomach. I don't really feel like we need to shoot anybody. Let's just have Guildenstern go in just in case. I don't feel comfortable on an armed robbery with two people. Okay. A girl with an urn in one hand is climbing outside through a small storage window. Seeing a cop, she screams, "Don't touch me! I'm fulfilling the last will of my beloved. Her parents would rather die than let me destroy her ashes." What? Convince the girl to try to reach an understanding with the deceased parents. Grab the girl by her foot. Nope, because that'll make her drop the urn. Run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the street. I think we need to try to negotiate, because this is a very emotional situation, it seems like.
551 complete.
Here we go, look at that. You're right, we must transform hatred into love. Otherwise, what's there to live for? The girl then surrenders the police. The urn returns intact to its proper shelf. Offender caught. Vanessa Flower Pots, you go, girl. Let's get you some shooting skills. Got some new perks, girl. Good
573
job,
in progress.
Let's let them get home. Let's see. Police impersonation. A man in a police uniform is standing at the entrance to the city, slowing everyone down and demanding money. All right. That's annoying. Mustard, let's get you on the case, as well as we'll put Flower Pots back on there. And we'll put Belmont in there too. Nash, the woman I deal with at home are already driving me up a wall. I can't babysit women while I'm at work too. Yeah, go back to Lily then. No. Just continue. Take him off since he's a little bit of a baby. Here, Rosencrantz, you can go with us. You've got some skills. Stupid idiot. don't even like mustard. That's why I don't take mustard. Stupid idiot. A man in a police uniform is standing on the road counting some money. Let's get Flower Pots asking if he's gonna share his earnings. How about that? Hey there, colleague. You gonna share your earnings? He doesn't want to share and flees across the field. Flower Pots, go run after him. You're fast.
573 complete.
Nice. Flower Pots, you are on point here right now. The cop manages to catch up and arrest the criminal. It turns out his deceased mother-in-law, who worked as a cleaner at the police station, helps him get the uniform. Piers Rosencrans, let's get you some shooting points. We want really well-rounded people. Flower Pots, you are just the best. We're gonna get you some strength, girl. Belmont, you're missing an eye or something. Something's going on with you. What do we need? We definitely need people with some speed. Ferret. Oh, look at that. We did great on all of our cases. Why have AI text recording? Because maybe someone can't hear me. Or someone's watching the stream muted. I don't really like mustard, no. I dislike mayonnaise more than I dislike mustard, but I'm not a fan of mustard. I just never have been. Beer tabs, traditional currency in the sheriff's department. Beer can tabs are traditional currency in the sheriff's department. You get tabs for successfully completing missions and lose them for losing criminals and getting civilians killed. You can spend your tabs on new cops and extra equipment. 3 crimes arrested. I did really good. Look at all my beer can tabs. So we can get some new... Ooh, look at this. Officer Chapman. Oh, man. He looks great. I definitely think we need a new baton and a new taser. So we'll buy those and then save up for a new officer next round. At the end of each day, you have to select the cops that will work tomorrow's shift. We will let Guildenstern stay home. I'm not gonna go to work every day. All right, well then don't come in. Okay, don't come in then. Flower Pots, you're gonna get another day off soon. We'll give all those people a day off pretty soon. Why I think it's useful at all? Because it's accessible. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean someone else doesn't need to. Just because it's not something you use doesn't mean that it's not helpful for you. And as a free product, it's not perfect, but it's quick and it's fairly fast. And again, it's an accessibility thing. Why think it understands right at all? I mean, it's not perfect, but it's more than 50% correct. Not sure what you're asking here. It's not in the way for people that don't use it. It's just there for someone that might need it. I've never had anyone complain about it. But have had people thank me for having it. And again, it's not perfect, and I know that, but it's pretty useful. Exactly. Can't please 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it just literally just drops. It doesn't happen if you're on Wi-Fi, but I'm not going to stream over Wi-Fi. So I stream over Ethernet, and for some reason our router drops after 2 hours of continued internet usage. I noticed it because the VODs on like Twitch and Facebook were always almost the exact 2 hours and 4 minutes. It's 2 hours and 4 minutes that it's around 2 hours and 3, 2 hours and 4 that it drops. Nice, Zienko. And I can definitely, like, you can change the spacing. I just haven't played around with those settings very much. So yeah, we're not sure what's really going on with the router. Apologies, but it's gonna just keep doing that because that's just what it likes to do. All right, new day on the game. We did good that day.
Did I miss something?
No,
Hi, Ollie.
I just want to move into the office where you were working yesterday.
So you're moving into a smaller office?
I'm moving where I'm more comfortable. That's the office I used to share with Gail. It's probably too big for me, but it'll be just right for you.
Can I help?
No, I don't like people pawing my stuff. You can get a bite to eat. I'll be finished in like 20 minutes. I can handle this. At least I can
Router's
handle
gonna
this.
route.
Okay, then I'll go down to the dining hall then. Call me if you need me.
I'm gonna stop by the office this weekend to get my other laptop, and I have a router there. We're gonna see if it works. Oh, it's
Mr.
totally out on
Nash.
Facebook?
Glad we have a chance to get acquainted.
It shouldn't be out on Facebook. It might just be a new link. It might just be a new link, Wilk. Like if you go back to facebook.com/humblebundle and just go back to our videos, what happens is every 2 hours our stream crashes because our router crashes every 2 hours, or like our router will just, it just stops and starts again. I don't know why it's doing it. It's some setting we can't figure out. So if you go back to Facebook, there'll be a new link for a video. It's just that other one is now down. Sorry. I don't know what the issue is with that. Aw, thanks, Zienko.
Again. This time under better circumstances, huh? Our first meeting didn't go so smooth.
Oh, we have to work with this
you really
guy.
must forgive me, Mr. Nash, for being so rude to you. It was rude of me to arrest you.
Ugh.
You gotta admit, you don't really look like an undercover cop. Am I right,
Charlie.
guys? But I didn't hit you too hard. I tried to be delicate with elderly gentlemen. I'm not some kind of monster. I didn't mean to offend anyone. You really shouldn't
We
be
use
offended.
OBS.
We're all grown-ups here. Why be
for
offended?
our
Why are
stream.
you offended, Mr. Nash? I gotta say, I expect more from a senior police officer.
There you are. Hi, Will.
Well, I don't know. More professionalism, you know? You seem like the kind of guy who sits behind a desk doing paperwork. Am I right, Mr. Nash?
That the bathroom?
Weren't you gonna drink your coffee, Mr. Nash? You're not incontinent, are you?
Oh
Mr.
my
Nash,
gosh,
do you
these
have
people
a
are
baby?
awful.
Is it an age thing, or
I hate them.
did I just hit you too hard in the kidneys? If that's the problem, then I apologize, Mr. Nash. I tried not to hit any vital organs.
Can I purposely send Charlie? Yay! Standing round of applause. I'm clapping quietly so it's not loud. Yay! Kick Charlie's butt! Today I woke up and noticed my camellias weren't doing so good. You want to stay home for flowers? No. You're coming to work. Mr. Nash, yesterday I had a great trip to Ripton. Thanks for letting me go. The guitar specialist was a real master. Now our axes are roaring like true stadium masters. Unfortunately, our drummer Lenny lost his sticks during the trip, and these are special sticks, carved from Garensburg black oak. He made them himself. Can you imagine? Anyway, we need to go out into the woods, find the right kind of oak, cut it down, cut enough sticks so Lenny can throw them off the stage and not be all cheap about it. So you'll have to manage without me for now, but tomorrow I work a double shift. Promise. This guy is awful. All right. These are our people on call today. Line up, everybody. What up, girl? We'll give Flimsy a baton. Rosencrantz a baton. Okay, Climsy gets a baton and a flash grenade and a whatever that is. I guess I can give everybody... Alright. Oh my god, I don't think I gave some stuff to people. I didn't scroll down. Oh no! These people didn't get anything.
520 in progress.
Oh! Oh, we got some real fast. Public indecency. An elderly man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. For 40 years of marriage, she's been nothing but boring. But do you even care? You give loans to bloodsuckers all day. He continued arguing with the bank clerk, and when the elderly man was denied credit, he made a scene, lowered his pants to teach a lesson to the corrupt banking system. All right, let's put Rosencrantz on this one, and Birch. Let's put Rosencrantz and Birch on this one. Nighttime now? What happened? Look at that butt! The old man, his trousers down, is up on a table squatting and groaning. I was refused a loan as a regular customer, so I'm ready to make a second to... He's about to poop. Special deposit. Here it comes. Just a second. Let's sneak up on the old man. Maybe we can scare the poop out of him.
520 complete.
The man, good job. Good job, Rosencrantz. The cop managed to stealthily sneak up on the pantsless old man and arrest him. Good job, Virgil. Oh, you didn't do anything. Never mind. I want everyone to have some speed. Oh my god, look at this. From Lock Mustard. Mr. Nash, out back behind the station, one of the snowdrifts started melting and the legs of some half-decayed corpse appeared. What are we supposed to do? Should we dig him out and search him, or call the guys from the morgue and let him do it? Better make up your mind before the corpse starts to sink. I don't know who Mustard is a cop. What is this music? I don't know if we should call the guys from the morgue. Let's just dig him out and search.
538 in progress.
Oh no, it's shooting. This isn't good. Wendy Peerdot heard 2 loud shots in the street. Also, hold on. This music is a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Okay. Wendy Peerdot heard 2 loud shots in the street, and now she's afraid that bandits will break into her house and try to kill her and her husband. This sounds like a case for flower pots, Climsy, and Belmont. Let's send some people there. That's a big deal. A car. It could be a car backfiring. We have no clue. Oh, we got a message. Nash, we pulled the filthy corpse out of the snowdrift, searched his pockets, but they were all empty. I suggested the boys at least get his boots off. They looked good as new. What? I'm not gonna steal boots. But as soon as we untied one of the shoelaces, it started stinging so bad I had to throw up. I need to go home and rest for a while. Better drown those boots in cologne before you give them to anybody. I didn't think that digging out the corpse meant we were trying to steal clothes from him. I thought it was like dig out the corpse. Should have just called the morgue. Ew! We're stealing dead people's shoes? I didn't mean to do that. You got some valuables, but nowhere to keep them. You'll just have to leave them in the corridor until you find a better place to put them. Maybe you'll be lucky and no one will walk off with them. What is happening?
Code I.
Whoa! If the criminal has already disappeared from the scene of the crime, a full investigation will have to be opened. For this kind of job, a cop's speed and accuracy are unlikely to help. You'll need employees with brains. Oh no, I think I sent out my smart people. Someone stole a VCR from the Elmer residence. Oh, here we go. Birch is smart. Send Birch to that. I got the shooting. You were right. You were right, Brawny. There weren't any gunshots. The 2 loud backfires came from Mrs. Peerdot's neighbor's moped. He built one that runs on a mixture of alcohol and manure. You've seen the price of diesel? I don't need it if I've got to pay that much. False alarm. All right. Come on, Birch the Third. You're on the case.
.547 in progress.
An abduction. Oh my gosh. A woman reports that her baby, along with her stroller, was taken while she's picking up her older son from kindergarten. I literally turned away for a second. I was helping Christopher put on his scarf and the stroller just disappeared. I don't even know what you send for that. Where's my messages for the thief? Did the thief... Abduction. Outside the kindergarten. Oh my gosh. There's a man who looks like a drug addict. He's pushing a baby stroller. Turn on a sign and pull up in front of him. I think we should just, like, keep it calm. And, like, keep it calm because he probably doesn't... He probably didn't mean it to be... We'll just see what happens. Rather than answering... Okay, here we go. Rather than answering, the man ditches the stroller and runs down a narrow alley. Okay, who's got a taser? Shoot the suspect with a taser.
547 complete.
Here we go. The cops stunned the criminal with a taser shot. It turned out that he wanted to sell the stroller for money to feed his drug habit. He was so strung out that he didn't notice there was a child inside. Flower pots is like top tier, guys. Top tier. Jaranovich, good job. You did nothing, but you did good. Also, seriously though, what happened with the thief? Flower pots needs to rest. She's been so busy.
577 in progress.
Illegal sales. Give give this guy recognition because he didn't drink a beer today, didn't show up to work drunk. Send him here, he might get drunk. A bartender is complaining that an old disabled man is standing near the entrance to his bar selling homemade alcohol. Be careful with him. I think he's only pretending to be crippled, said the bartender. Let's send Climsy and Muzkia. See what happens. Seriously though, what happened with the thief? Birch is out. He's still out, huh? Give him a chance or two. He doesn't have anything. Oh, here we go. Investigation with Birch. Virgil Birch III interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report for the secret of the pink chewing gum. Oh, here we go. Ooh, what are these? You don't have enough information right now to reconstruct the sequence of events and figure out who committed the crime. In the morning, you can instruct any of your subordinates to continue the investigation. So right now, the secret of the pink chewing gum. Someone stole a VCR from the Elmer family residence. So the video player under the TV and a small opening on the shelf. We got an empty shelf under the video player. So we got some clues. Gum. Deep under the shelf where the video player was, someone has stuck a wad of pink chewing gum. The wires. The offender took the video recorder but left the wires that connected it to the TV. Perhaps the thief was in a great hurry or simply didn't know what wires he would need. This is Eric Elmer, son of the homeowners. Yeah, it was Tommy who stole it. I'm telling you, he's the poorest and greediest kid in our class. He doesn't even share his gum. He always claims that his parents bought him the coolest video player, but of course no one has seen it. So we were watching Bloody Shirt 4, and when we finished and everybody was going home, he sat down on the toilet. And while I was talking to the boys at the door, he had plenty of time to take the video player. He could have fit my whole scooter in that huge backpack of his. Tommy's a suspect. Lady of the house, Kelly said, I wasn't at home when the plumber came. I was with Barbara, our neighbor, helping her with the baby. If you ask me, it's a good thing that video player is gone. Eric was spending too much time in front of the screen. I told them no more strangers in the house. Let John fix everything himself from now on. Who knows what we'll get next? It's not a thief, it'll be a rapist. Oh, okay. Okay, now we got John. I think the VCR was stolen by the plumber who fixed the sink yesterday afternoon. He went on a long time about Bloody Shirt 5, which he saw at his friend's house, and I, like a fool, I decided to brag about the new video player I'd bought last week. My son and his friends actually go to sleep staring at the screen. The plumber wagged his tongue about how he wants to save up some money to buy one for himself. We talked a little more, and then the phone... Hello? We talked a little more, and then the phone rang, and I left the kitchen for 10 minutes to go to my office. The work won't wait, you know. Then I get enough time to find the video player, hide in his bag, and go back to repairing the sink like nothing had happened. 10 minutes? That is very quick. He fixed the sink all right. I have no complaints there. And if he did steal my VCR, well, at least he didn't hit me over the head for it. So thanks for that. In Sharpwood, you can get hit in the head for less than that. It happens all the time. Okay, but here's the thing. So, the dad is saying that it was stolen yesterday, but Eric's saying they were just watching a movie, like, today. So if it was the plumber, they're saying that Luke leaves his tools and exits the kitchen carrying a bag. He fiddles with the sink, and he steals it. But then we got the schoolboy who goes with his backpack to the toilet and puts the video player in his backpack. So we need more clues. I'm thinking it's the kid, though. Okay, we got signs of sense of security from John Elmer. Mr. Nash, it's good that you guys have started working on the investigation so soon. The cops in Sharpwood aren't as bad as everyone says. I'm not a poor man, but someone steals something from your home, they steal the most valuable thing of all, your sense of security. Today they took your video player. Tomorrow they'll take your wife. Oh my God. By force, you know what I mean? Okay, both of these people are like leading from theft to rape really fast. I can't allow this, so I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring them justice. I have small business for installing water systems, supply systems in homes. Is this the guy that was trying to fix my toilet earlier? Is this the guy? Look at this. I have a small business for installing water supply systems in homes. In other words, we install toilets so homeowners don't have to do their business outdoors. What year is it that everyone is peeing outside? Here's what I propose. If you put the best people on this and solve the investigation, and in return, I'll install brand new toilets for the cops in the area. You can't imagine how grateful the guys will be. Do you think they like to freeze their butts off outside? What is with everyone pooping outside at night? This is so weird. Birch is really tired. Who wants some witch's moonshine? The old invalid is hawking his wares, shaking his crutch in the air. It'll turn any cripple into a man. People are gathered around, hoping for a taste. Let's order the man to close up shop. It's probably not gonna work, but let's just give him a chance. This disabled old man doesn't want to hear the cops' demands. Come on, Chief, I'll leave, but only if you have a drink. Part of me just like... I just want to see what happens.
577 complete.
Oh no! I did the wrong thing! The cop drank a glass of witch's moonshine and became very drunk and disoriented. The crippled old man stole the rest of his reserves and disappeared. Oops. Now Musk is gonna be drunk. I don't know. I just wanted to see what would happen. I just wanted to see what would happen, Bronny. The minute you go to, like, arrest him, he starts playing the victim, right? Well, he already worked 2 days in a row, so he probably deserves a day off anyway. Oops. Alright, how many do I have now? 12? Oh, the people are gone that I want. Sullivan looks good, and he comes with something, so we'll buy him. And what do we got? I want batons. Oh, I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. Okay, Mustard, you need to come to work. Flower Pots, you get a day off. Rosencrantz, you worked. Shinny comes to work. Because I think these are the people that were at home, right? You're coming to work, you're coming to work, you're coming to work, you're coming to work. You didn't do anything. I don't like you, so you're coming to work. You're not drunk. That's good. I think that's good. I think everybody... I think these guys need a break. I think that's good. I think 10's good. I like this part. This part's cool. They're essential workers. They have to come to work.
Mr. Nash, could you come over here for a second?
Sure, Lily, what's up?
We need to talk. Dr. Kanayan just... Hold on! 1 second. Tip, what the hell? What are you trying to do? Don't you remember what happened to Vic? You want that thing to explode in your hands? You want to lose your fingers? Put it back right now. Until you get some new cartridges, no one touches the shotguns. We agree.
Aw, come on. I'm not gonna shoot it. I just wanted to use it to scare old Kleiner. Want to see that stubborn idiot shit himself. Yeah, he's probably going around in diapers. You seen that fossil recently? You don't think...
I am not listening. Just put that thing back.
Damn it, Lily. Stop acting like you're everybody's mother.
I'll stop playing mother when you idiots stop acting like children.
Yeah. Thanks a bundle. You won't be talking like that after I...
What's your name, son?
Tip Rami, sir.
Why do you need a shotgun, Tip Rami?
To frighten an old man named Herman Kleinert, sir. He's a local cobbler. The thing is, sir, the old man's grandson, Matthias Kleinert, recently raped a schoolteacher, and now no one knows where he is. I'm sure, sir, I mean everyone is sure, that old Kleinert is hiding his grandson somewhere. We tried talking to him, but it got us nowhere. To be honest, sir, the grumpy old maniac just stood in his door waving his gun, so talking just isn't going to work. I want to squeeze the old dirtbag, sir. Squeeze him good and get him to talk.
Kleinert's gun shoots salt.
Salt?
That's right, sir. Salt. But what's the difference? I'm not saying he was going to shoot me. I just wanted to scare the old goat, you know? It's not like I'm going to shoot him. Probably.
When you joined the sheriff's department, they gave you a gun, right?
Of course, sir. But who's scared of a tiny little pea shooter? Everybody in Sharpwood has a gun.
What else did they give you?
I'm sorry, sir?
When you entered service, what else did they give you?
I was issued a uniform, sir.
What else?
A radio?
And that's it?
And a knife.
This knife?
That's correct, sir.
Big, huh?
I guess so, sir.
Yeah,
what do you think, son? Think you could scare somebody with your big knife?
I don't know, sir.
Well, think about it. Here you have a big shiny piece of cold steel, nice and sharp, and you're holding it right to some bastard's neck. You bring it so close that one careless movement and you'll open an artery. But let's say you haven't lived such a clean life. You like to drink, so your hands are a little shaky. They shake all the time. If not today, then maybe tomorrow you'll slice someone open by accident. You think that's scary enough, son?
Yes, sir. It's very scary, sir.
Well, then what do you need a shotgun for, son?
I'll put it back, sir. I'll put it back right now.
Well, what are you waiting for?
He pooped his pants. That's what he's waiting for. He's like, please don't smell the poop that I
have work to do.
My pants.
Can I go?
Yes, I just wanted to... Come to my office in the evening before you go home, okay?
Okay.
Is Jack's voice the same as Mike? Oh! Maybe. Can anyone look up who the... Okay. I called in Mustard. I told Mustard to go on a thing. He refused because he didn't want to go out with a woman. He took the day off for whatever he wanted to do. And now he's not coming into work. this guy. This guy right here. Let's hear what this guy's excuse is today. Mr. Nash, yesterday we cut down such a huge oak tree that it made it across the Great Rift, the edge to edge. Do you remember lighting the drumstick for everyone band? So we made a bunch of sticks out of the soda in honor of his victory. He tried to play a metronome for the first time, but after just a minute playing it, he had some kind of attack. He was shaking all over and foam came out of his mouth. So we had to force one of his drumsticks between his jaws so he didn't grind away his teeth. Anyway, the guys drew lots today, and it's my day to stay with Lenny. So we need to get him better. The concert's coming up. I don't know, Mr. Nash. I don't know. I know you don't mind, Mr. Nash, and tomorrow I'll definitely be on duty. I've already ironed my uniform. This guy sucks. Alright, well, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 9 people today. We got 6 batons, so you're gonna get a baton. Everyone's got stuff now. I just watched the intro to Manuel Samuel, and it's hilarious how you looked in the cam when you were right there. Edwin said. Thanks, Casual. That is crazy, James. That's totally crazy. You can send your cops to it. Collect additional information or look for new frames on suspects. Any cop engaged in an investigation will be unavailable for most of the day. All right. So we need intelligent people for this. So who has the most intelligence? Let's send Aronovich and Murriadon. I feel like I want him to look for the plumber. What happens if I send another? We're gonna take him back. I'm gonna have him look for the schoolboy. We'll see what happens. We don't have a lot of cops though. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Code
5,
I.
6, 7. A theft at the courthouse. An unknown person entered the building and stole the personal files of convicts from the archive. Let's send Guildenstern to he's kind of intelligent.
551 in progress.
Attempted robbery at the bank. An armed gunman with a stocking on his head was trying to rob a bank. The guard saw the gun in the robber's hands was only a toy and opened fire. The guy raced out onto the street. Let's get Shinny in there as well as let's get Shinny and Spurlock in there. Ugh. Mustard. Hello, is that Mr. Nash? I'm pretty sick here. Don't think I can make it to work today. I'm calling for another urgent matter. I need to pick up some things from the laundry. I've got nothing clean at home, not even a sheet. And the doctor said that I can't lie in my dirty, sweaty sheets or I'll never recover. Can you help me? Of course, I wouldn't ask you personally to go to the laundry for me, God forbid. My friend who's on shift right now, he can do it for me. Please let him off work for a little while, so he can come and help me out. No, that's dumb. No. No, I don't like you. I'm mad at you. I don't like you. I don't know why he... I don't remember why he didn't come to work
5:30 in
or like
progress.
went home or whatever he did, but I'm mad at him. A guy with a stocking on his head is sitting on a bicycle near the bank. Let's turn the siren on. The criminal ignores the siren and runs away on the bike. Let's cut him off.
551 complete.
The patrol car quickly pulled in front of the bicycle. He crashed into the car, fell off the bicycle, and was easy prey for the police. It turned out the gun he wanted to get a hold of. It turned out that the guy wanted to get a hold of some money to buy himself a car. It's not how you do it. Not how you do it.
511 in progress.
Oh, we gotta get to this real quick. Oh my god! A dark sedan ran over a boy who was running across the road and attempted to flee the scene. We need Spurlock and Kurosawa and Sullivan. We talked about it and decided that we're not going anywhere. We'd rather just play cards. Oh my god, no. Alright, Kurosawa, get out of here. You have to go. All of them have to go. Now I can't send anyone to this. A large man was crossing the road at a green light and almost got run over. A car filled with noisy teenagers skidded to a stop inches away from him. The man decided to teach the young driver the rules of the road and dragged him out of his car. Alright, well, you'll just have to wait a second until Belmont gets back. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, God. Okay. Whew, that was close. We're getting real close here. A dark sedan with a broken wheel has stopped abruptly on the roadside. It's impossible to make out anything on the tinted windows. We need to sneak up on this sedan. Who's stealthy? No one. Okay. Let's watch the sedan. Spurlock, watch the sedan. The cop watches and waits. Oh my god. After a while, a teenage girl exits the car and sits down by the roadside. She seems to be upset. Sneak up on the suspect. Let's turn on the siren. Alright, we're just gonna turn the siren on.
511 complete.
Okay. Whew! We did it. Oh my god, no we didn't. Oh my god, this turned out terrible. The girl heard the siren, got back to the car and the broken wheel and tried to get it moving. She couldn't get the broken machine under the control, crashed into a pole and flew first through the windshield. It turned out the driver was a teenage girl. She died without regaining consciousness. This wouldn't have happened if Mustard had come to work today. Awful. I feel so bad. Someone got hit by a car and then someone else died and it was terrible. It's all my fault. Everything's my fault. Oh my god. A large man has pulled a young driver out of a car and thrown him over the bumper. The boy's friends jump out of them, readying a hockey stick. Alright. Everyone needs to calm down.
530 complete.
Oh, thank god. The cop managed to cool everybody off and took them all down to the station. Jessica, you're the best. Let's give you some stealth.
$520 in progress.
Just wait till everybody gets factory manager looks out his office window and saw someone taking a poop on his car. Kurosawa, why don't... He's making me so mad. I'm down people, so I can't let him... I can't send him back to Lily. Because I'm down some people, but oh man, he's...
540 in progress.
Harassment at the school. A man came to pick up his son from a school, but instead started harassing a young history teacher. Oh, great. Hate him. Then go with Sullivan. Oh my god. Go! I hate all of you people. I don't know what to do. People aren't gonna do what they're supposed to be doing. An old man with his trousers down is squatting on the hood of the manager's car, singing something to himself. Just restrain him.
520 complete.
Cop managed to overpower and arrest the criminal. It turned out the old man wanted to take revenge on the factory manager for forcing him to retire. Give him some negotiation skills. Maybe Miuska can come back fast enough to go on this harassment call. Oh, God. Okay, someone else can go on this call. Shinny and Aronovich. Since freaking stupid people on my team. Aronovich found no clues, but Mirrodin found some frames for the schoolboy. Saying he got the scooter in his backpack. We're gonna need to investigate. Oh, we have a new investigation. The mystery of the black box. So we've got mystery of the black box. An unknown person entered the court building and stole the personnel files of convicts from the archive. The door was opened improperly, but not with brute force. A few wooden splinters were found on the lock. It's picked open. Inside, it's a mess. A box filled with old case files is spilled on the floor, and next to it are a dozen fresh cases of male defendants. And the black lid from the stolen box. And then the stenographer says, we keep strict reception hours, but I always help people anytime because officers of the court must stand guard for justice. One time there was a case where Marcus Repo's cat was going to be put to sleep because it was going into the neighbor's property and killing squirrels. I thought it all over and it puzzled it out in my head. In the end, I was able to prove that the cat was too fat to be the culprit, and the real criminal was an old hermit who lived at the end of the street. Can you imagine? I love to help everyone, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out so well. A few days ago, a man came in, a nice-looking monk, or probably a witch doctor. He was wearing a hoodie under his sheepskin coat. A nice-looking monk, or probably a witch doctor? What a weird... That's weird. He said that he's fulfilling a holy mission and helping recently released female prisoners return to a normal life. He asked for several personnel files, but I had to refuse because these papers can only be accessed by official signature. It's too bad, of course, but at least it worked out with the cat. They called him the Snow Savage. Oh my god. I'm looking at the cat. This doesn't make sense. He said that he's fulfilling a holy mission and helping recently released female prisoners return to a normal life. This says that dozen fresh cases of male defendants. Or maybe, I don't know, that's weird that Clyde Billups burns the folder for his sister's case. And the man in the hoodie, oh god, we don't have enough clues for any of that. Oh, here we go. The man has pushed the teacher back into the chalkboard and is reaching up under her skirt. The girl is trying to push him away with one hand and reaching for her pointer with the other. Let's absolutely restrain the criminal.
540 complete.
Cop managed to overpower and arrest the criminal. He immediately repented for his behavior. I've always been like this. I can't control myself. When I see a teacher, I lose my head. All right. Aaronovich is tired. I was wondering, yeah, he took the female cases because the male cases were left, yeah. For some reason I thought it said that the male cases were missing, but they were left. One criminal killed. I hate thinking about it that way. Let's get Randon on our team. And some more batons. I feel like everyone needs a baton. Tomorrow's shift. Mustard better show up. Rosencrantz, flower pots, birch. All these people that were off better show up. And then, who's in the green? Oh my god, you're so annoying. We need some just... I'm almost done with this dude. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, actually. I'm not feeling too well, and I was gonna try to do one more day, but I'm really not feeling very well, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it so I can take a rest before getting back to work. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Before it's too late, make sure that you head over and grab your freebie of Manual Samuel and redeem your Steam key for this really free, hilarious, funny game. You can check out our video from it yesterday on the stream page. And check out all our amazing bundles we have live. Humble choice for your choice of 12 amazing games to choose from. All these amazing games to pick from. And of course, the Humble Store, where you can get additional discounts as a Humble Choice subscriber and save on new releases, pre-orders, and just a bunch of favorite games that we have in the Humble Store. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you next Friday, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Bye, guys.